YouTube, Tiddlywinks here, and for those of you who don't know, we're about to experience a tropical storm, which is like a small hurricane here in Florida. So I am prepping my gardening right now for a tropical storm. It has been dumping all night, and it's supposed to be real bad tonight. The ducks always survive. I'm gonna go put another tarp out there and maybe a blanket for them. But I just looked, and my corn that I had in a bag outside, I'd forgot to bring it inside, started germinating in its bag, so I went ahead and just planted it out here next to the potatoes and the watermelon. And look how good those watermelon are doing. Those are the ones I just planted like 2 weeks ago, and they're already huge. Potatoes are doing good. I got tons of potatoes planted in one little spot. There's all the corn. So let's go check out the front of the house and the big garden real quick. Show you guys what we're working with there. It looks really awesome, to tell you the truth. Everything's beautiful. I just took all the weeds out because weeds obviously grow really fast when they get wet. But there's all my flowers I have planted. But here we go, radishes, rutabaga. As you can see here, I got lettuce. But the ants ate a bunch of my lettuce, so I went ahead and planted more, and it's all doing really well. Over there we got cilantro, big old heads of basil. Red onions next to that, green onions right there. We got our big mystery tomato plant, the cherry tomato plant that is growing 5x6 large Better Boy tomatoes on it. Right here we got our rosemary, my big basil bush. Excuse me. Alright, right there we have a jalapeno plant. Next to it, the little one there. Oh, here, let me show you the peppers on this thing. It is really odd, but they grow huge peppers, man. Next to that is a habanero plant, and next to that is a datil pepper plant. That little orange pepper is a datil pepper. We got 2 different kinds of tomato plants, maybe 3 there. All down this row is carrots. Right there we have our cucumber. Right here we got green beans galore, as you can see. Next to that we got the cantaloupe growing down there. There's our watermelons growing up the trellis, and a bunch of the watermelons that I sell right there, the watermelon plants. And then right here we got our winter squash, or not winter squash, summer squash. And let me show you over here, I got more seeds that I planted, because I keep planting all year round as long as I can. In Florida you can do that. But right here we got some baby bell pepper plants that I just planted. You know, there's some pumpkins, little baby ponderosa lemons, and look what popped up, broccoli and peas right there. Baby tomato plant, another baby tomato plant, ponderosa lemon tree, which those will be ready in December or so. We got some baby ones there. And right here's our corn, and it's all laying sideways. It'll grow back up tall, of course. It's just laying sideways right now because of the wind. So definitely awesome. Right here we got some more bell peppers planted. And these bell peppers, I forget what they are, but they're really cool looking. These are all peas planted right here. And right there we have lettuce, rutabaga. So we have a very extensive vegetable garden here at the compound. And as you can see, there's no weeds mixed in at all. I just went through and hand weeded everything. Real pain in the butt. But look how much garden I have in this small of a space. All outlined with brick. For those of you who think that you have to spend money to have a garden or be a prepper, most of this doesn't even have potting soil in it. Some of it does, of course. But the most expensive part here would probably be the red brick. But considering that I went to a building that was being demolished, this was all going to get thrown away, and I asked if I could have it. All that red brick right there, and I have a ton more. All that red brick was free. Recycling bin, you can get one of those from your city. Just ask. You know, these styrofoam cups, I got 50 of them for $1, and they make really good little planters for starting plants. I know some of you are against styrofoam, whatever. Those tomato cages and trellises that I have all over the place, each and every one of those I got for free from neighbors that were giving them away because a lot of neighbors don't like the plant. Let's go over here. This cage around my compost pile right here, as you can see, is fairly large. Look at my compost. Oh, whenever I take a scoop of that right there, there's always 100 worms per scoop. It is just so rich. But this whole thing, a cage, I got for free. Neighbors were giving it away. My duck coop, let's go over there. I'll tell you exactly how much I spent on the entire thing. This deck cost a lot of money, I'll tell you that. But the tarp here that's full of water, for the roof, that cost $5, I think, at Walmart. The chicken wire that's going around the chain link fence, the plastic stuff, I think they call it cheesecloth or something, hardware cloth. I got that, the whole roll of it to go all the way around this thing for, you know, to try to keep out larger snakes and stuff. I got that for, I think, 10 bucks. Then this chain link fence and the posts were all free from a construction project. That water bottle right there cost $10. 50-gallon drum for a coop, that right there cost nothing. The little mixing bowl in there, free. The little other bowl in there, free. And the palmettos that they walk on instead of hay, I of course have those around here. If you're prepping somewhere else, you most likely don't, unless you're in Florida or South Carolina or something. But those palmettos, absolutely free. Works better than hay. Tiddlywinks is signing off.